Hello and welcome to the Future Fuel Cafe. In this video, we're going to be looking at a text-to-video generator that's just recently been released in beta. It's from an amazing company called Pika Labs. Earlier back in 2023, the company basically made an announcement that they were working on AI software to create this technology that would create video from your text, from your prompts, sort of like Midjourney, but video instead of image. And what it basically did, similar to Midjourney, they released the first beta using Discord, where you basically, again, put in text, creates the video. And what they've done now is in the last month, they've made an announcement releasing Pika 1.0, which is basically the next level up, and in my eyes, is direct competition with the major rollers, if you want to say, in that sort of space of Runway. Now, this right now is next level because it's been released, and me being the geek that I am, I put my name on the waiting list. On the weekend that's just gone, I got the announcement I'm in. So of course I'm making a video about it. So right now I'm gonna jump straight onto the laptop and I'll show you what it looks like, the dashboard, how to use it, what it all looks like. So let's jump into that. So basically this is what the main website looks like. When you're on here now, you'll see you have two tabs up here. You have the Explore option and then also the My Library. We're gonna start with the Explore option. So here you'll basically see all different designs, the prompts at the bottom here of what people have designed, what they've used so far. So for example, let's have a look at this one. If we click it and we expand it, you can see here, this is a fireplace, and they've basically put in a living room decorated with Christmas, Xmas, a fireplace, cozy, 3D rendering. And that's what's been created from that prompt. So again, if we go through more, we've got a snowman, we've got, is that a raccoon?
Don't call me a raccoon! I'm sorry, I took it too far.
And basically different things, but here you can get different ideas and you can see what they do, and it's pretty damn cool, to be honest. So if we then come over to My Library, that's where I've been playing around with different things, and that's where we're going to spend most of the time of this video. But if you scroll through again, you'll see there's different things that I've been playing around with, and I'll go into more detail after. But what you have at the bottom here, where it says describe your story, basically that's where you put in your prompts to tell it what you want it to do. Also though, there's more things that you can add to that, play around with. So at the bottom here, you'll also see it has image or video, which basically means as well it has image to video and video to video, which we're going to explore also. And on the side here, we have video options. So if you click it, we have different aspect ratio. And the really cool thing about this is the AI will expand the video for you and add in its own concepts, own imagination of what it thinks the rest of that video, that picture will look like. Also has the other video options here where you can basically tell it when you're putting in the prompt, you can tell it to pan, tilt, zoom, rotate, and different things like that. And I've played around a little bit with that. Pretty damn cool also. And then we also have over here, just basically if you want to use a different seed, which basically means the type of art style that you want to use, want to play around with. And I don't personally play around with that a lot, but the option's there. You can also say a negative prompt, which basically means if you have a consistent problem with, bad fingers, which Midjourney is notorious for, when it's especially creating images of people, you can put that in to say, concentrate on that. It won't do that. So that's basically a really quick overview of what it looks like. And you can see here, it's very clean, very simplified, and I really like it. So let's jump straight into creating videos. The first bit we're gonna look at is text to video. And I'm basically gonna show you some of the stuff that I've been playing around with, what I've created, what I've come up with. So first off, I've got 5 videos that I've created specifically for this, just to show it a range of sort of what it can create, what it can do. So let's jump onto this one here first. And this one, you can see it's basically the prompt at the bottom again, fly over of a city at sunset. And you get this really cool 3-second, video flying over the city, and it's really amazing, the detail, the colors, I really love it. The next one is a bustling Asian market, and Asia is one of my favorite parts of the world, and I love the market, stuff like that, all the vivid colors, all the hustle and bustle in general, the smells, everything. So if you look at this one here, I think it's done a really amazing job. The only thing I would say around here, you can see there's some funky sort of stuff going on here. There's like a person who seems to have no head or stuff like that. But again, I'll let it off, but you can see what it's created, and it's just really cool. Then the next one is here, and this one is sunset over a city skyline. And again, it's just a beautiful image, and I love the colors, I love the contrast. I love the depth that is given to the image as well, to the video, and it's just really cool, subtle, but really lovely. So there's that one. Then one of my favorite movies is Shrek. So I was inspired by that. I was like, let's see if I can make a character from it. So I put in Donkey from Shrek smiling. And this is what I got back. A donkey that doesn't look like Donkey from Shrek, to be fair, doing its thing. So it was cool, it's nice. It's not what I was probably looking for or imagined, but really great detail on the face, the back here, and in the background. So overall, still really impressive. And then this one, I have a really big obsession with anything cyberpunk theme. I love the colors, I love the art style, and I really love what AI does with it, whether it's an image generator or this. So for this one, I put in futuristic cyberpunk city, and you can see here, I don't know if it's going past cars or a few buildings, looks a tiny bit funky, but all of this in the background, the main tall buildings, this on the side here, the sort of neon lights, I love it. I love the contrast, I love how it looks, and I just think it's really, really cool. So those are the images that I've created. And now what we're gonna do is we are gonna jump into a couple of them and look more at the features. So the first one we are gonna jump on is this one, and we're gonna look at where it says the sunset over a city skyline, and we are gonna change the image. Specifically, we are gonna go to edit, and we will here go to modify region. So we basically get this lovely little rectangle, and we can put it to the top, and basically what we do is expand it to the region of the picture or the video that we're gonna change. So something like that, and maybe we can put in full moon. Just something simple like that, generate it and see how it interprets it and how it changes it. So as that's going now, we can minimize it and you'll see it will start loading here. The next one that we're gonna do is change the aspect ratio. So for this one here, the futuristic cyberpunk city, we can press edit, and again, it will load at the bottom. We can press expand canvas, and again, you have all your different options at the bottom. So this is what it is originally, 16:9, and we can go to, yeah, let's say 9:16, because that is the aspect ratio for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, stuff like that. And we'll simply just press the button and let it do its thing. So again, we can see that's loading. And then the other one that I would love to do is to expand the video by 4 seconds, see how the AI interprets that. So we can just basically click on these 3 dots, add 4 seconds, and then it will come up here, and we just press the generate button, and you can see now it's loading the videos, and we've actually got one of them already. So this is where it's edited the background of the video for us, so we can click it. So you can see here straight away that it's added the full moon, but it's actually cut off the buildings. We have the futuristic cyberpunk city, and it's changed the aspect ratio. And to be fair, I really, really think that's really cool. Even as an image, it's changed it, I think, a little bit funky on the bottom here, but again, really, really, really cool. And if you want to upscale it and use it, you can. You'll have the watermark in the bottom, but I think again, really amazing. Okay, so the final other one has been done now as well, which is the flyover of the city, and this is where it's added an extra 4 seconds to the video. So now you can see in the bottom, that's where it would end, so it's carrying on. And to be honest, I think that's done really, really a good job. It's kept the consistency, it's kept the detail over here, the sunlight on the water, on the river, and it looks really, really good. So I really think it's done a really good job. The only one that I don't like is the modify region, where I think it's cut it off a little bit too much there, but again, that could be me from where I've put the box, or just the type of image that it is, but in respect of the time of the video, you get the idea. There's a lot more different results with it, and I've only had access to this as of properly today, playing around with it. So I think, again, if you played around with it, got the right image, you could get some really amazing results. And I know you can from what I've seen of other people, but I think overall, really incredible. So let's jump on to the next section. So the next part we're gonna be looking at is the image to video, where you basically take a static image and it uses its amazingness to make it into a video, a full moving video, which is absolutely insane. So again, I've already got an image that I have uploaded. This was created on Midjourney with prompts, so cool stuff like that. So that's what I thought would be best for this. This is the original image right here. You can tell what it looks like. It looks really cool, very highly detailed, but this is the image we're using. So I've already uploaded this, and here you can see it's uploaded and it's a video. So let me just show you it. this is what it looks like, and already how it's done that is pretty incredible. But the really cool thing as well is that you'll notice I've uploaded this, but I haven't used the prompt. You can upload an image and tell it nothing, give it no prompt, and it will still edit and interpret the image and use its own creativity effectively to do something with it. So this is the first one, this is an option, that's what it looks like. But what I also wanna try and do is put a prompt in there and see if it will do something different. So if we come here and press reprompt, I can basically, you can see the image is loaded there. And if I put in man lightly smiling, we can see what it creates, what it generates. So the other cool thing that I wanted to show you whilst that video is loading is how you can basically take the image but also expand the background, have the AI interpret it, what it thinks it looks like, and actually go ahead and do that for you. So what I've done here is, again, already gone ahead and played around with this already. The first thing that I've done is here add color, because I wanted to see if it could take a black and white image and add color to it and interpret that. Maybe that was wishful thinking, but it hasn't, but it's just expanded it and sort of given it like a blurry, cool background to make him stand out even more. Or the second one, which I put in here, was a cinematic background, which I really do love. You know, it's got something going on here. Maybe it's like a tree, some light flares, something like that, and a light horizon on the background there. But again, really cool, really subtle. I love here as well on the shoulders, how it's even got the sort of dreadlock sort of resting on the shoulder, made it, you know, interpret even how the shirt looks with the t-shirt, just added that detail. I just think this is incredible from an image. You know, it's, yeah, really mind-blowing. And now we added a prompt to the static image. That was where I put man lightly smiling, so we can come back to it and see what it's done. Here, really, it's made him look like he's had a bit of a weird thing with his chin going on. But what I really like though is how it's actually made him close his eyes. Don't know why it's done it. But again, you can use a different prompt, play around with it. And I think if you really want to make it more personalized, you can really nail down in something like Midjourney, DALL-E, something like that, to really get the perfect image. Once you're happy with that and you've got the consistency of that, you can come in here, play around with it, expand it, add to the video, do stuff like that. And your options are just sort of, you know, endless. It's as much as your creativity can handle, go crazy with it, but that is the image to video generator. So the third and final one that I want to show you is the video to video AI generator, where it basically takes the video and it adds a style to it. It can manipulate it, it can just do some really cool sort of things with it. So these are the two videos that I'm going to use for this example. We have got first off here this vertical one, which is basically just a guy running from behind. You can just see he's running. There we go. And then the second one is this one. Again, it is a landscape. And on this one, the woman is just running on the beach in slow motion during sunset, sunrise, one of the two, but that's it. So you can see now I've already uploaded the videos, just again in respect of time. And what I've done is use a few different examples of prompts, what can be done with it, and it's got some really cool, interesting results. So we're gonna go through one by one and I'll just quickly show you what it's done. So this is the portrait one of the guy running. And what I've done on this is at the bottom, you'll see I've just put in simply anime style. And what it's done is created this really cool anime effect, cartoon effect on it, and I really love what it's done here. Even just adding in the really nice colors, it just looks really, yeah, I love it. I'm really impressed. And then secondly, with this one, which is the lady running on the beach, I've just put in simply 3D to see what it can do. And it's added a little bit of funkiness on the arms here, and with the hair a little bit as well. But what I actually also did earlier, before I actually was going to use this as an example in the video, is if we scroll down, I've got the same video of the woman running, but what I prompted it with is basically change to night sky. And you'll just see really well here, other than this bit of a change here. It's added really nice colors, the outline of her body, maybe a little bit of a weirdness on the arm there, but again, really cool. And then if you come here, I've basically took that video, added 4 seconds to it. And if we just expand it here, you'll see as it plays that it's got some, again, weird distortion. The color seems to change, and I don't know if she modifies a little bit, but really cool to see what it can do. But if we go back up here, What I also here did then, the same video, I said cyberpunk art style in a futuristic city, and it's, you know, added some weird thing here with the arm, but not too bad, but definitely not its best. It looks quite weird. But in the background again, you can sort of see it's got the outline of a, you know, city skyline that's futuristic. And what I really like as well is with the vertical video, I basically said to it, make it wide, make it 9:16, 1080p effectively widescreen. So here you can see if I click on it, it's expanded it, but it's actually added 2 people of its own accord to the picture, 2 girls, as far as I can tell, on the side, either side, running with the guy down the middle, which again, I think is really cool. And it's just kept the image consistent. And I really love it. The only thing maybe is this weird sort of, I don't know, white mist around it. And here, I basically got the 3D image of the woman running on the beach. And I just said, extend it by 4 seconds. And you'll see again, it really around the 4 or 5 second mark, it gets really weird. And at the end, when it comes back, I don't know if it's like something comes flying in, is it like a cat or something, or a plant on a balloon? But again, really, really cool stuff with what you can do with it, what's possible with it. And if you spend more time, master it, prompt it right, I think you will really get some fantastic results. But as an overall, I think all of this is incredible, and I'm really, really happy to get early access to it. I have been checking my emails most days. So yeah, that is the video to video. It is by far the best video AI generator I have come across for consistency, the colors, the possibilities, the fact that you can take a vertical video, make it widescreen or vice versa, and the AI adds extra detail, you know, out of its own imagination, its creativity effectively. It adds and keeps a consistency to the video. I love how it takes an image and makes it a video, which sounds really weird. But yeah, I just think overall it's fantastic. I'm blown away with it. I think at some point in time, it will become a paid version, a paid subscription model like they all tend to do at the minute. But use it whilst it's free. The link to the sign up list is down below, the waiting list. And I would say jump on it whilst you can and play around with it. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.